Hello everyone, and sorry I've been away a while. Today was the announcement of the 31st pack for The Sims 4, Paranormal Stuff. I don't really know what number we're on because I stopped counting after Discover University. But in all seriousness, this looks pretty good for a stuff pack based on the info we've seen today. Among the many things you can say about this pack, the new Paranormal Investigator career is probably the big selling point. Get with this guy and he'll show you how to deal with ghosts, and once you've got a license, you can go to other Sims houses to help them deal with their hauntings. You'll level up a medium skill that helps you to get more experienced in dealing with the supernatural. I'm all about a new type of gameplay being included in a stuff pack, and I don't expect much of it based on the price point. The ghosts themselves are super cute, but I find that to be a bit off-putting, mainly due to missed opportunities. Just look at this thing, it's disgustingly cute. I hate it, and I created this one. Don't be so sensitive, buddy. They change color, and based on the blogs they put out, they seem to cause emotional auras around them. If it's +1 angry and sad, then you messed up, Maxis. That would be kind of boring. But I do like the description of the new haunted house lot trait and the types of things that might happen on a lot that's haunted. Cursed objects might appear, like creepy dolls, along with clay hands and crawling vines in the yard. Sims can deter spirits with a sacred candle or perhaps communicate with them using a seance. Sims can do a seance to communicate with specters. Those disgustingly cute things are apparently specters, or maybe even use the seance to talk to or summon dead Sims. It's cool to note that kids can participate in this. You can also do rituals, though we don't quite know what they might do. That is probably not a great idea. It appears you can get some forms of collectibles by befriending the ghosts, offering them gifts and getting one in return. This pack also marks the return of Bonehilda, the ghastly maid from past Sims titles. So you have another way to get a butler of sorts. I just hope you don't need to spend more time summoning Bonehilda than it would take to clean up a mess. Maybe there will be a lot more messes in a haunted house because of the spirits, but there isn't usually that much cleaning that needs done. Despite all we have been shown, I'm a touch disappointed this idea fits in the budget of a stuff pack. I'd definitely rather it have been a game pack simply because it's an idea with lots of potential. One player requested feature that could have been fulfilled would be graveyards. We have a couple that look like graveyards, the pet one in Brindleton Bay and the one you visit on hikes in Snowy Escape, but not player designated graveyards that can slowly get populated. They would be a perfectly great place to experience spooky things. Instead, we deal with all this on haunted lots and you get these guys. I'd really like to have some dark concepts like possessions, fire spirits, or poltergeists, but I suppose these palette swapped little jigglypuffs that toy with your emotions will have to do for now. But this missed opportunity comes to mind because we only explore an idea so much in a stuff pack, and even though it's clear they put a good bit into this, and it is probably a good value for people who are excited with the idea, it's just limited in how far you can take it because it's a stuff pack. We seem to only really touch on these types of topics one time in a Sims game's lifetime. The idea of living in a haunted house, playing normally but having things go nuts at night sounds really fun, especially if there are spooky sounds. So I will definitely enjoy having this be part of my game. I just kind of hope there'd be more mystery to it. Do you have some 1800 spirit living there or a poltergeist? Might your sim get possessed and you lose control for a while and they do zany things and maybe even bite your other household members? Lots of ideas around this topic. We'll just have to see what all they incorporated. It is just not possible to expect much. This is looking like one of the better stuff pack if it's a topic that interests you. But the rest of the game still has all of its issues, and tacking on something like this is only going to take us so far. We need real work on the base game, and we needed it a year ago. 5 years ago. I'll put out a review when the time comes, and I'm looking forward to that. This releases on January 26th worldwide, so watch for more news as we approach release day if it's a pack that gets you excited. I've been spending a lot of time learning and just taking a mental break because I was working really heavily there for a while. I appreciate my patrons and thank you for your continued support. Despite the fact I've slowed down, nobody's really canceled, and that really is encouraging. Thank you.